Welcome back, Leo Virgo, to your 15th through the 20th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. And welcome all the new Leo Virgos. Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, let's get into this and see what's going on. This message. Message. Setting the tone, setting the mood. We definitely have the Ten of Pentacles coming out over here, so it is talking about that long-term success. This could also show that maybe you're a little driven towards that stability, that love, that attainment, right? Whatever your heart desires is over here. A lot of you, it could be money since it is Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be. It can actually be domestic love, love of a situation, work, home, right? Whatever that attainment is. It does look like at one time you had an ending to the situation. So it is talking about this ending or this change in this transformation, the end of a cycle of the way things were going for you, getting yourself into this better commitment. So the commitment could be love. It doesn't have to be. It could just be that, you know what, I'm feeling like I'm more committed towards this area over here. It's going to bring in my overall attainment, my overall happiness, right? For the long-term success of the situation. It could have been something that was challenging you for a while. So you might have had a hard time transitioning to this spot within your life. So now it's saying, oh, well, the challenge is pretty much over. You are now having that cycle change that's coming through. So it's almost like, well, that's done and over with. Let's continue to keep going forward, right? As everything is changing around you. Having a love over here and compassion. Some of you may even be pregnant and having a new baby, or you may have just gotten married or getting ready to have that proposal for marriage. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but it feels like no matter what, it was you're holding your own, standing up for yourself and maintaining that control. Could have been a little bit of protection and a little bit of a challenge to get to wherever it was that you wanted to be with this Ace of Cups, whatever this commitment is, right? That's bringing in this overall beautiful feeling and this new cycle change. The cycle change is saying this is where the peace, harmony, and attainment is within my life as I feel like my cup is overflowing. Wow. So right now at this time, it does feel like you are being very supportive, very practical and reliable. You might even be a working parent, of course, because the Queen of Pentacles says that, you know what, I'm very comfortable where I am, and I'm actually feeling the comforts. I'm actually going to feel the comforts of this Ace of Cups coming towards me. And it could just be this new beautiful feeling of love, of what it is you truly want, whatever it is, my friends, right? This stable, you have this prosperity that's over here of this abundance and manifestation. So whatever is connecting to you feels like there's something sensual, could even be a little artistic and sentimental towards you. Your mood for this time, if it's romantic, going towards that Ace of Cups, right, with that Queen of Pentacles, is going to be feeling a little whimsy, right? A little like woo-woo, right? Like feeling like I'm in the air, feeling like I'm on cloud nine at this time as you have this offer coming in. So I'm going to feel very motivated and very loved about this situation and feel like everything is changing. And if it's money, it's going to be about how you're understanding how your money is changing in the areas of your life, how you're gathering this money, how things are flowing towards you. Okay, it's bringing in more peace and harmony about the finances, right? As you're looking through the money through this different lens, because you've transformed the thoughts and the ideas of what's going on, right? Love it. I do feel like over there with the challenge card, you may have been, defending your worth at sometimes as well. So this could also bring a sense of excitement and creative energy that's going to motivate you, really push you towards those goals, right? Maybe, really making a marker for you as you're getting to this new commitment. So definitely feel that. And you may feel like you're winning. Some of you might even be winning some money. The lottery, something of that nature. Okay, so over here you have the Page of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, here we go again. That skill development, that ambition, getting towards what it is. Some kind of news could be coming through. Like I said, it could be some kind of proposal that's going to change everything around. that you're going to want to voice, want to share as well, right? And so it does feel like you might want to be sharing this information with other people, wanting to open up, wanting to say, hey, let's go out, let's do this and that, or sharing that news of that win, right? Of that win, of that proposal. And you do have the Six of Pentacles. So definitely want to share what it is that you... Okay, so let's see what's going on the Queen of Pentacles. I just want to know why that Queen of Pentacles is here, because of the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this is definitely where you started nurturing the situation. You're going to feel very supported. Whether you're feeling supported through the universe, through the situation, or like I said, you know, maybe, you know, it's just that giving and taking. Maybe you have support around you, right, as well. But no matter what, it's going to feel like a wish come true in its own ways. Right, because you're going to feel like, whoa, you know, you got two aces and the Ten of Pentacles, right? So the commitments of what you're challenged to do is going to really come through. So that everything's going to move very swiftly right now. Everything's going to come like boom, really, really fast. So whether it's love or this commitment or this talk that's needed, you know, winning the lottery, maybe, whatever it is, right? But it feels like whatever is going on within your life, whether it's money related or love related or just friendship, you know, just take it how it is. But you will know at the time, you know what, just know that this is where the completion was needed. It was also because you were following your heart. So you could say, why did the challenge happen this way? Well, because you followed your heart. You're the one that pulled yourself out of the challenge. It wasn't just by the grace of God. We see God here as the Hierophant card, right? Watching over you, the divine knowing what you're doing. All within the divine timing. But remember, a lot of the divine timing is the universe waiting for you to accept the challenge, for you to not be so over vulnerable about the situation, for you to stand strong, right? For you to take the action where action is needing, right? So it could be a very sombering time for you at this time, guys, okay? But whatever it is, you're being honest with yourself. Whether you knew it or not, you had the courage and you picked yourself up. A lot of times we can't see it right now, right? We have to look back a couple of months later and say, you know what? Now I know how the hell I did that. It was because I remember when I stood up and I sat up in my bed and I said, you know what? No more of this. I'm not going to allow this anymore. I care enough about myself. Whoa, hold on. What did you say? I care more about myself. Well, what does the universe want? That self-care. They want you to do it for yourself, not always for everybody else, but it starts with self. As soon as you said that, that's when, oh, okay. So you do care about yourself. See, we could love and care about everybody else, but the Spirit says that's great and all, but what about you? When it always starts with you first. That way you can spread that love everywhere else, right? That's what they're waiting for. Oh, okay. So this becomes that serious time. So the sharing and caring over here of the Six of Pentacles is not only to others around you, but it's also towards yourself. And it's not a selfish thing. I can tell you how many people sit over here and say, that is so selfish. Really? It's selfish to care about yourself? Ha! Well, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you pretty much, right? You're going to go out of this world alone. You pretty much kind of came into the world alone, right? In its own ways, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, you were never in this world to never care about yourself. You're not here just to care about everybody else and just let yourself die. Right? So Spirit says, I want to see where you're going to get strong. I want to see where you're going to take the self-care. I understand you want to do it for your family. But I need you to take care of yourself, because where's your family if you're not there? You know, I have so many people in my past, right? I'm doing readings. And it's like, but you don't have any self-care. You self-sacrifice for them so much, you're dying. You're not, you know. You say, I don't have enough food to eat, so I'm going to starve myself. Okay, well, you're an only parent. So if you're starving yourself, if you get really, really sick, who's going to take care of those kids? You still have to eat. You still have to try to take care of yourself too. I understand. Hey, you want to give them the majority of the food, keep them healthy, that is great. But make sure that you're eating too, and make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well, because they can't be here without you. Right? So yeah, this is all about that acceptance. That's all about this enlightenment. This is all about that release, that change, that sacrifice. What did I just say? Not only the sacrifice, but now the sacrifice towards self, saying, I understand. I pause, I surrender. Well, that's what changed everything. This is how you did it. You might not see it until, like I said, 3, 4, 5 months later. And if you know that you already did this, then that's why it's all happening. No matter what, that's why it's all happening. You paused and you surrendered. You said, I want this to happen. I have the strength. I care about myself enough, but I need to put it into God's hands. I need to put it in the universe's hands and surrender, but yet still be able to take the action, right, that's necessary to do so. No over control about the situation. Sometimes when we're over control, we're burning ourselves out so much, we're not taking care of ourselves. There it is again. It just keeps coming back to that. Yeah, causing more of an obstacle and a challenge than it's worth. It's almost like you made it worse than it was, right? We don't realize sometimes that we make things worse than they really were, right? But I mean, sometimes it does happen. Okay, so follow your heart's desire. It's all about the heart chakra. You will have prosperity's beginning. You are walking into a new world. You have the accomplishments and the achievements over here, right? The world, on top of the world, right there. The wholeness, traveling to the place of where you need to be for the victory and the success. Knowing your intuition, as you open up that intuition, that gut feeling, as you listen to your higher self, listen to what your little mind is saying. Not that tiny little mind that wants to keep you back, but I mean the mind, right? You know deep down inside what is going on. Triumph and success. You're going to have that triumph and success. This is going to make through and break through and make new ideas and new ways, right? That way you know where you're going and what you're doing. Bringing in those new opportunities and new ideas on how to continue on this new path, how to continue in this new attained world, this new attained cycle, right? And that's exactly where you're going. Okay, so let's get a portal card. Let's see what kind of portal, right? What portal are we going into? Where are we shifting? What are we doing? Right? What are you doing? Clarifying the majority thereof, please. You're making new soul starts activations. You're making new soul contracts. Remembering who you are. Okay, the chamber of the violet flame, the karmic release. You have released this karmic. This karmic is over. You have won. This karmic is now done. Okay, for the radical transformation. Okay. Memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. Okay, so those are the places you're going. Those are the places that you need to be. Remembering who you are and what your strengths are. Finding what you seek. Making new soul contracts, whether it's with love, partnerships, new jobs. Kind of bringing in that soul tribe in its own way, right? Making new things for yourself. Traveling in new places. Ooh, very exciting. Till next time, my friends. Peace and light. If you know anybody that could use this video, go ahead and like and share this video.